This is News You Can Use.
Labor Day. Labor Day was a holiday created in 1894 to celebrate the efforts of the American worker, you. The move from an agricultural to an industrial economy, it helped cement the United States' role as a world leader. And it all happened as a direct result of the hard work of ordinary, average Americans, just like me and you. Today, we press pause on our everyday work life to enjoy the fruits of our labor with picnics, parties, family, friends. It's an extended weekend of rest and relaxation. Oh, and did I mention it's college football's kickoff weekend? I sincerely hope that you're enjoying a relaxing Labor Day weekend. Our country is currently experiencing a dramatic transformation when it comes to how we work. COVID-19 changed a lot, and it brought us all to remote work. The idea that many of us could do our jobs just as well from the comforts of our home, so long as we had a nice internet connection and a nice Zoom setup. Even as our economy moves into a post-pandemic era, the idea of returning to work as normal, well, it's not sat so well with the average American worker. Why should we go back to work when we can get the work done just as well from the comforts of our home? This has sparked what economists have termed the Great Resignation. It's an ongoing economic trend in which employees have voluntarily resigned from their jobs, and they've done it en masse, beginning in early 2021. Some economists have described the Great Resignation as akin to, well, a general strike. Every company has had to rethink, including ours, the demands it makes on its employees in light of this workplace revolution. Every company also keeps score, profit and loss, market share, and hopefully customer satisfaction. In fact, at Supreme Lending, we relentlessly measure all of those things. However, we have one metric that we put on our list of measures first, and that's associate satisfaction. As such, we compete not just to have happy associates, but we compete here at Supreme to be absolutely the best place to work. Last week, we received confirmation from the Atlanta Business Chronicle that among the 250,000, that's right, 250,000 companies that are currently operating in Metro Atlanta, at Supreme Lending, our organization, was in fact the number one best place to work in the city of Atlanta. As the leader of Supreme Lending Southeast, this is my Super Bowl. No other metric is more important to me than knowing that the 250 souls that make up Supreme, men and women, black and white, believe it or not, they bring their talents and their efforts to Supreme every day and are engaged in the work that they do. And they feel appreciated and rewarded for their efforts. Last week's victory represented the 7th straight number one win for Supreme Lending Southeast. 7 straight. And that we would receive this recognition in the middle of the Great Resignation makes it all that much sweeter. How are our associates happy when so many workers in our country are disengaged or actively disengaged? With our successful track record of being the best place to work, we focused on developing a few ideas to share with you. First, put people first, not profit. Make people the most important measure. Actually care about your associates. How about that in their lives and what they're going through? Accommodate personal challenges and be there to pick each other up when an individual, an associate, has a difficult season. Those are all important. However, the single most important factor in building the best place to work is focusing on building the culture. Legendary management consultant and writer Peter Drucker famously said, "Culture eats strategy for breakfast." To be clear, he didn't mean that strategy was unimportant. Rather, he meant that building a culture, a powerful culture, it was the surest route to long-term organizational success, to building a championship organization. In our industry, current market conditions low inventory, it continues. Inflation, higher interest rates. They've all created a challenging environment for the real estate industry and for the home finance industry. Of course, our leadership team here at Supreme is meeting regularly to develop strategies to navigate this storm. However, our focus never wavers from building a world-class culture where every associate feels loved, valued, and important because they are. As you enjoy the rest of your Labor Day and start to think about returning to work Tuesday, I'd like to offer you a unique challenge. It's simply this. Maybe you could be the one to help make your company a best place to work. If you're a leader at your company, focus on culture. It has to be part of the strategy. In fact, it has to be more important than the strategy if you're going to navigate the Great Resignation. If not, why in the world would anyone stay in your organization if they didn't feel loved and valued? If you're not in a position of leadership, that doesn't mean that you're not a leader. Look in the mirror. Who leads that person? Maybe you could be the spark to help transform your workplace culture and make it a better place to work for all of your friends and fellow associates. We all spend more waking time at work than we do anywhere else. As such, getting it right at work, enjoying our work, and feeling rewarded for our efforts at work, knowing where we fit in at work and how our role is connected to the organization's success, it all matters. I sincerely hope that when we all hit pause for work next Labor Day, that we do so knowing that our work matters and that we've all done something over the course of the next year to make our workplace cultures better for everyone that works in them. This is News You Can Use.